Yo, are you ready for the Astro-Weather weekend? Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Friday, the 9th, Saturday, the 10th, Coffee Talk, and Sunday, the 11th, Libra, Scorpio moon, Taurus season's wrapping up. Let's talk about it. Pew. Grand Rising, good people. It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. How are you? Stuff is happening. So, yes, we have a new pope. And, you know, what's interesting, you may not know this, he's got a little bit of African, I don't know if you call it African American or Haitian in him. He's got a little, I think it's a little bit of black in him. He's, you know, was in Peru, born in Chicago. I think he's a Republican, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'm not so into that stuff. But for the people who are, you know, hey, happy you have a new papal leader or pope. You know, we've got deals with tariffs with America and England on steel and beef. And, you know, I think what we have got to realize is that we all have got to calm down and not go crazy on every little thing. And I'm not saying that it's not chaotic, but it's just not worth our time and energy. What will be, what will be. You can't stop it or control it. So just ride the wave, but know that that world doesn't have to touch you. Vibrate from the heart chakra, stay in a positive energy, and get ready for this Scorpio full moon on Monday. I'll be back Monday with the Astro-Weather weekend. Make sure you sign up for Coffee Talk. I'm recording this, but it won't come out to after my IG Live on Friday. And I'm talking about the moon signs in terms of, how they can honor their mother, okay? And just, talking about their moms based on their moon sign, all right? So as today, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So busy. Got clients, just a busy day. Hopefully you watched Coffee Talk from yesterday. Black Moon Lilith, Chiron and Juno and Taurus the Bull. Check that out. Taurus is the birth chart sale. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, solar, natal chart, solar return chart, or secondary progression. Either 206, 90 minutes via Zoom, or 305, custom video summary, plus 30-minute Q&A. Down from 350, and then 206, down from 250. All right, so let's really move forward as we're getting ready for Gemini season. And I hope I see you for Coffee Talk tomorrow. You can still book it for until midnight tonight. It's 2 hours, $22, talking about the transit on the 7-7 portal of Uranus and Gemini for a few months. And then in the second hour, we will read a Coffee Talk member's birth chart. Then on Friday the 16th, where I'm going to play Jason, I'll be doing all 12 midheaven signs, right? For your career, how you show up at work, your legacy. This is important. This is how your soul vibrates for that energy. So knowing your midheaven sign, and that's only $13, 65 minutes. That's next Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Book it, Dano. Book it today. All right? But I hope I see you for Coffee Talk. And if you can't make it live to either event, whether it's $22 or $13, you could still pay and you'll receive everything as if you were there. I promise. All right? So enjoy, and let's get to the chart for the Astro-Weather weekend. Under the Libra moon, BigEAstrology. Pew. Forget about it Friday, good people. Let's just hope I can edit this and everything, because the Astro-Weather and my iMovie and my editing has been crazy. The Libra moon. The Astro-Weather is not crazy. So, okay, we're at 16. Should finish up at 22 on the East Coast, 23 on the West Coast. So tomorrow morning, right before Coffee Talk, we will enter the Scorpio moon. Okay. And then we'll have that Saturday, Sunday, and then un poquito Monday for that full moon at, 12:37 or 12:31 and 9:31 a.m. So right around Astro-Weather, we'll be doing the Scorpio full moon. So this Libra moon, right, it's not really trining anything except for Jupiter Moon trine Jupiter today. Okay, so you'll feel that at 23, and it's starting to square. And you'll feel that tonight as you're going to bed Friday night. So it could be really nice for a date night, great communication, maybe some technology, maybe just doing something fun and social Friday night. But the Jupiter is in that square to the North Node. Okay, and so this is where you may feel out of alignment with your purpose and destiny. Don't let too much information come in that throws you off of that, okay? Because that can get confusing and you don't need to do that. So also tapping in with the Uranus, we're getting ready for this full moon and the sun is in the conjunction to Uranus. And I told you would start to feel it more intensely, okay? And Uranus is moving along in that sextile to the North Node and Saturn. But the Taurus sun, and as you see we're at 19, mañana starts the Taurus Capricorn Decan, all right? Ground in earth and nature, tap into your higher consciousness, and activate your throat chakra to speak your truth. Get the lapis lazuli crystals and all that good stuff, all right? Enjoy your Friday. Let's get to Sabado. Friday's Venus, Saturday Saturn. Discipline, lift your weights, right? But spiritual discipline, that should be 7 days a week, every day, all right? Hope you guys get good rest. I did not sleep well last night, dealing with stress, but things are seeming like they're going to be a little bit better with my son in the school and all that stuff. It's dissipating, but it's been a rough week, all right? Eric Taylor, Big E Astrology, Saturday, May 10th. Coffee Talk. Eric at BigEAstro.com or BigEAstro.com. Book it. Peace. Pew. Yo, Seek It Saturday. Oh my gosh. You guys, you got to go support. And I think she's in Dallas, Texas. Carolina Sharf Blue Gourmet Bakery on, I think, IG. It's Blue Gourmet USA. The best stuff. She sent me this. I'm going to show you. I'm eating it now. This charcoal sourdough bread. Oh my God, with butter toasted. It is heavenly. So we're looking at Saturday, the Taurus Capricorn Decan. The sun's at 20 degrees. So it's the last 9 days of Taurus season. Taurus is book your birth chart sale. And I'm surprised the moon, remember I told you it would end at 22 or 23 on the West Coast from 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. And this is 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, and it's only at 28 degrees. So that means it will go into Scorpio a little bit after 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that lines up with the Saturn, the Scorpio full moon being at 22 degrees. So we have it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, that Scorpio moon. And we won't get to the Sag moon till probably a little bit early Tuesday morning, like 2 p.m., 2 a.m., okay? So Saturday looks like a nice day. It's not really, it's coming off the square or the opposition to Chiron and Aries. Obviously we had the whole energy where it was on really late Thursday, Friday, hitting, the Neptune and the Venus. Okay, we're still dealing with this conjunction, Venus conjunct Neptune. So it could be, some dreamy stuff. A lot of things about relationships over the weekend. And this is a great time to heal the relationship with your mother. Always honor mom and just stay in gratitude, I miss my mom and gonna celebrate my wife, the mother of my children, Miss Alana Taylor, Sabale Pure. So the Lilith actually is back in Scorpio. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, we got the Haumea and the Lilith and Juno. So there she is, Lilith. So that moon will hit it. And so we'll finish up this day at around 4 degrees East Coast, 5 on the West Coast for the Scorpio moon. And then we'll see on Sunday, but really on Monday, obviously the full moon, okay? But on I guess, well, look, Mercury just entered Taurus. So that's what's happening Saturday. And then the moon will be opposing it. Okay, so get ready for that. And that's where, you may be feeling a little kind of like a battle between your logical mind and emotional mind. I would say get out of that place of feeling kind of stuck and stubborn. As we get ready for the Scorpio full moon energy, we want to just kind of regulate our immune system and emotions and be prepared to, when you're feeling uncomfortable, know that just seek comfort in that. Be still in it, because that's where the growth is and that's where the connection to God is. We don't always have to feel comfortable in life. That's not the reality of life. If you think you're always supposed to feel comfortable, then how are you going to ever be successful? Real success comes from pushing through uncomfortable moments and times in your life, right? Teach that to the kids, You can't, everything's not going to be fluffy pillows for you just because you want everything to be happy. No, you got to deal with time and situations and people and stuff and push through the tough times to be successful. That's just the reality, okay? So, and the Pluto's retrograde, so you're going to feel that, on the full moon, the Mercury square to Pluto, all right? So have a good Saturday. See my little baguette. I'm eating this charcoal. This is from Blue Gourmet USA, Blue Gourmet Bakery. Thank you, Carolina. You're the best. All right, Astro of the weekend, 4 May 10th. And I'm telling you, Coffee Talk's going to be off the chain. Talking about Uranus and Gemini. You want to know. All 12 rising signs. BigEAstro astrology. Got to eat some more of this bread. Let's get to Sunday, the 11th. All right, Astro of the weekend. Yo, sleep on it, Sunday. Well, the Taurus sun inching closer to Uranus. Mercury already dancing. I'm telling you, I got to find that day when Chiron is leaving. But it's still in Aries, moving forward. And the Scorpio moon should be around 10 degrees. It's at 9 degrees. Okay. So that means it'll finish at about 15 on the East Coast, 16 on the West Coast. And this Scorpio moon will be trining anything, Lucy? Well, it's not going to be until Monday. We're going to have the trine to the North Node and Ceres for that full moon and all of Monday, and then opposition to Uranus and the Sun and Taurus. And, I'm feeling that with this Mars and Leo too, and the Scorpio moon is coming off of squaring Mars, okay? And Mars is now moving along, right? Kind of quickly. So we're dealing with that on Sunday. Be mindful. This could bring some more stuff, with Iran, with Syria, Palestine, Gaza, Israel, Ukraine, Russia. Something can be popping off, or some sort of investigation, okay? So either way, in your own life, don't get so caught up in the emotions. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And the Scorpio moon, squaring Mars on Mother's Day, I don't like that. We gotta do something to move your body, and don't get caught up in the emotions. There can be some intense emotions. Let it go. Forgive your mom and just love on her. Mothers they don't get enough appreciation and love and stuff, and they're so selfless. My wife does everything for everybody, and she's amazing. And we all have to step up and do more for her. And she is greatly appreciated and loved. And all you mothers out there are. And you're legends. You're truly legends. And don't let anybody tell you differently. And my mom, Cheryl Taylor, she was the best. And I love you and I miss you, Mom, every day. Venus is at 7 degrees. This is, even write some poetry. I might write a poem for my wife. Some beautiful poetry, So just really tap into the heart and live and be led by your heart and honor your mother. All right? Watch out for the emotions. I'm not saying Scorpio moon square Mars is easy. Mercury's in Taurus, so the communication could be soft. Oh, eat your food slowly. And please vote to let me know, and I'll announce it, probably announce it Saturday, whether or not we're going to, when Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we will do the free Sinners Coffee Talk webinar. And that's going to be about, hour and 10 minutes, okay? So you don't want to miss that, talking about the movie Sinners, looking at the chart, all that good stuff. All right? So, yeah, and hang out live with me and wifey. She'll be with me. It won't be like a regular coffee talk where it's just me. You get to talk to Mrs. Taylor. All right, Astro-Weather weekend. Eric Taylor, Big E Astrology. Peace. That's the Astro-Weather weekend. Oh my gosh. Blue Gourmet USA, Blue Gourmet Bakery, they're the real deal. Enjoy the Libra Scorpio moon. Sign up for Coffee Talk. BigEAstrology.com, $22, 2 hours, Uranus and Gemini, and reading a blind chart, birth chart reading for a Coffee Talk member, where we all chime in together. It's going to be great. A lot of people already signed up from all over the world. And Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, solar return, second in progression. Take advantage of it. But have a great Mother's Day. I love you and miss your mom. You're the best. Honor and love my wife, the mother of my children every day. And for all you mothers out there, you're so important. And listen, you are to be compassionate and empathetic and nurture and care for your sons and daughters. But you got to teach them to respect each gender and right from wrong and to be accountable. And that they should not be scared of hard work. They should leave your home making their bed, doing their laundry, their dishes, taking out the trash, and learning how to cook. Come on, moms. We got to make these young folks become functioning adults. And I'm not saying dad doesn't have to help that, but it's on mom. You make the world go round. You're that special. You are the portal. All right? Astro-Weather weekend. The 9th, 10th, and 11th of May. BigEAstrology. Peace.